Hello and welcome to what is hopefully the last episode in this King's Quest II Remake playthrough. So we have been playing and we are right about towards the end of the game. We are finally on the island of the tower where Valanice is, and hopefully we can go rescue her. And we'll see how close we get to...
You attempt to remain afloat in the unusual water. However, due to its salt content and strong undercurrent, you sink and sink and sink.
Game over.
The undercurrent pulls you under. The last thing you see are your hopes rising to the surface.
All right. No, what I've liked about this is that there's been a lot of changes from the original in this version, so it's been pretty fun.
Although the water looks calm on the surface, there are dangerous undercurrents at work here.
All right, well, do you keep seeing these fish here? So, like, let's catch one.
You retrieve the empty net. You don't seem to be able to catch anything at the moment.
Okay. There's the fish. Yo!
You cast the net into the tranquil sea. Upon retrieving it, you see that you have caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach. The large fish is covered with shimmering golden scales. Its graceful fins and tail are almost translucent. Right now, the beautiful fish is writhing in agony.
All right, throw it back, dude.
You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open and its gills are extended. With great difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands.
Okay, let's throw it back. Or jump in the water.
You do not see any. Although you toss the fish back into the tranquil sea.
Thank you for not killing me. For your kindness, I will gladly take you across to the other side of this vast sea.
Let's do it.
You carefully lower yourself down the steep embankment and slide onto the fish's scaly back. You hold on tight as the fish swims far out to sea.
Looks like grape juice. Hey. What's up? Oh, sweet. I'll check it out in just a minute.
You slide off the fish's back and clamber onto the sandy shore of a surreal little island.
Check it out as soon as I'm done. I'm excited to see what you made. I'm almost done with the game.
The trees on this small island are tall, with spreading branches and huge fan-like leaves. The trees are too difficult to climb because of their odd shapes and sizes. The tree This is it. The very same tower you saw in the magic mirror back in Daventry.
Let's explore the rest of the island, though, and just see if there's anything that we may have
missed. The rocks on this island appear to contain large amounts of quartz. The small island offshore has only a few bushes and palm trees growing on it. You wonder if there's anything over there worth examining.
Oh, you think?
You cannot reach the island from...
I don't know.
The rocks on this island. The small island. You cannot...
I mean...
You attempt to remain afloat in the unusual water.
Come on. Do I have to get the fish again?
The undercurrent pulls you under.
No, I know, but like... I want to get here.
The small island offshore has...
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how else to get there.
You don't see any more fish in the water.
How do we get here?
The trees on this small... You hold your finger up in the air. You feel no wind,
I've used
not
it
even
before,
the slightest
but
breeze.
I caught the fish once,
This
and the
is
fish took me
very
over
strange
here.
indeed.
But I can't swim in this water. Well, let's look and see if maybe there's a boat or a...
The small island offshore has only a few bushes and palm trees growing on it. You wonder if there's anything over there worth examining. The rocks on a close...
Well, it's so close. I wonder if I can just walk over.
You cannot reach the island.
I mean...
You attempt to remain afloat.
How do I get... There's got to be a way to get over there.
The undercurrent pulls...
I just don't know what it is.
The island is completely over... A closer exam...
I know. It makes me thirsty. Like, there's got to be something. Okay, how would we get over here? It's so close. Do I have anything in my inventory? No, I have like nothing. Could I chop down a tree or something? It seems silly.
Brandishing your sword.
Like...
Brandishing... The trees are too deep.
Ring... What?
This odd...
This potion, this... That won't work. What? None of this stuff will work. The island is so close.
The small island offshore has only a few bushes and palm trees growing on it. You wonder if there's anything over there worth examining.
You can't. No more fish to catch.
Don't throw that into the sea, Graham. This water seems especially briny. You don't want to take your chances drinking it. You have no need to carry water. You cannot reach the island from here. Perhaps there's another way to get there.
There's gotta be another way to get there. This is an aging potion.
Curious as to whether the youth potion lives up to its name, you drink every last drop of the blue liquid.
I turned into a baby.
Planning to start your life over? Unfortunately, your fair maiden won't be around by the time you become interested in women again.
That was not the right thing to do.
This odd circular device intrigues you. It depicts several different symbols around its outer rim. The sun, a mountain range, a drop of water,
like
and a cloud.
Circle. The ham, this gem.
Don't throw. That is not. Despite what some.
The cloth?
Don't throw. You can't. You'd really prefer not to inspect the unhygienic. You don't see any more fish in the water. Dangling the opal in front of your own face, you soon find yourself mesmerized by its multitude of glittering colors. You manage. The rocks on this island appear to contain... The island is completely over...
I'm trying everything, but...
The island is... The plants, and their leaves in particular, do have an interesting shape. However, the plants are too firmly attached to the ground to uproot. The trees on this small... Twin lion statues are situated on either side of the door. It almost looks like they are guarding the entrance. The center of the door is hollow, about the size of a small stone. The circular gold object fits perfectly into the door's outer rim. The center of a golden disc now sits in the outer ring of the wooden door. That doesn't... You... That does... You... That does... Nothing happens when you push the symbol. You surmise that something is still missing from the hollow. Nothing... That brandishing your... You can't... That... That... You throw one of the coins high in the air. Whatever God wants, he can keep. The statues have... The statue... The small island offshore has only a few bushes. You don't see. You are not in. You can't. You do not think you have. That has no effect. That. Nothing. The door is locked. You test the strength of your stomach muscles by performing an impressively hard blow to your own guts. You wish you hadn't done that. There are no footholds or handholds in the tower walls. It would be impossible to climb it. The tower is built of creamy, opaque quartz blocks. You see a large window near the top. For a moment, you think you can see a delicate hand extend from the window, waving a handkerchief. You rub your eyes, and the hand has vanished. You're a dreamer, Graham.
I'm going to restore here super quick just to make sure I didn't miss something.
Magenta water gushes from an opening in the cliff face, like strawberry wine being poured from a cask. The waterfall... The blue cliffs, you thought the mountainside and the water, you have no, although the water looks calm on the,
Okay.
Nothing happens when you push the symbol. You surmise.
I need to fit a round thing in the middle. It's not this.
That.
You gotta stick the ham in there.
That.
None of this stuff works in there.
You can't read the hollow.
The hollow is deep.
This is the sword of the first king of Daventry. It dates back almost 1,000 years and has been passed down from king to king since that time. Try not to damage it. The crystal is missing from its hilt.
Yeah, oops. Can that go in the hole?
Nothing. The door. The rocks on this island, the topaz sand. You have a closer examination of the rocks. A closer. You attempt to
Aw, darn it.
The undercurrent pulls you. The island is the plants and the trees are too. The tree. You hold your. You cannot reach the island. You can't. Don't dangle it. You can't. Don't you can't.
Why do I have this library card?
You slide your fingers along the edge. It is not. Don't. The color of the brooch clack. You can't. Don't. Brandishing your. You consider following the ancient war tradition of falling on your sword to ensure that your death is honorable. Then you remember that you're not currently in a war. You're not hungry enough to eat. You can't. Don't. You can't. You'd really prefer not. The trees on this. The rocks on. The trees on the tree. You can see that the island is really quite small. The foliage is remarkable, though. Plants and flowers have overgrown it, some growing very large in contrast to the tiny island. The small island offshore has only a few bushes and palm trees growing on it. You wonder if there's anything over there worth examining. The island is complete. The trees on this small. The island is. The island. Brandishing. This sand patch has a unique color. You hold your finger up in the air. You feel no wind, not even the slightest breeze. This is very strange indeed.
I almost missed this. Is it enchanted?
That is not enchanted.
Okay.
You can't use. You can't.
Well, it's a different color, so.
You can't. This sand. You hold your. This sand patch. You can see that the island is really quite.
Well, like.
Brandishing your sword might. Some writing has appeared in the sand. It reads,
"It would appear that you, my dear, are here indeed to help me. Walk to this sand and place your hand upon these words, and you'll see."
Okay.
You place your palm upon the words in the sand.
Yeah, it's a portal. Rock and roll. Yeah, see, I knew we had to go over here.
Some more writing in the sand near the portal. It reads,
"You may return, but pause to learn a way to flee this cursed place. My end draws near, so hurry, dear, and come swift to me in haste."
A chunk of quartz rock rests on the sand. You pick up the beautiful stone of quartz. The writing in the sand reads,
You may return, but pause to learn a way to flee this cursed place. My end draws near, so hurry, dear, and come swift to me in haste.
The sand patch is an odd color. Three symbols are depicted in the sand. Perhaps each one represents an action that must be performed in order to establish an escape route from this strange place.
Wow, it's such a throwback to King's Quest 7. All right.
You hold your finger up in the... You hold your finger...
Well, let's take a look at this thing here. I think we can put the quartz in the middle.
As you place the quartz stone into the shallow hole, you hear it lock into place. Suddenly, the statues rumble to life.
The truth you will find from one such as I, for the other can only be lying. These words will provide you the means to get by. My companion Zoe shall see you dying.
Whoa, okay.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, no. The first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth will once a day hide. If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, yes. The first carries all manner of weather.
Oh, so one of them is lying, one of them is telling the truth. So I'm going to go with this one.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, the first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains.
Okay, well, we can always try both. I mean, I saved it, right? So let's do this one first. The first gave birth to all life. The fourth is going to be the sun. So what gives birth to all life? Water? What allows it to thrive? I don't know. Air? Then land? Then sun?
Uh-oh. You feel the sand beneath you starting to suck at your feet.
Well, it's not that one.
Sucked in again, Graham.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, the first carries all manner of weather. The second gives cause to be burned. The third is shallow, as it can be deep. The fourth, to bear fruit, must be turned.
Well, at least I know the order on this one. Okay, so the first carries all manner of weather, that's the cloud. The second gives cause to be burned, the sun. The third is shallow, and it can be deep water. The fourth, to bear fruit, must be turned land.
You do not know yet if you can leave this place. You'd better see to that problem first.
What?
The door is locked.
If you were to... The first...
Well...
The statues have been carved.
If you were... The first gave birth to all life. If you were... The first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth will once a day hide.
That has no effect. That has no... That... That has... That...
You calling me? What's up? What?
That... That...
No.
That...
Why?
That...
It's because apparently in Creator you can only use like different textures for your models, and it uses.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Sucked in again, Graham?
I mean, I don't understand, because like, the solution to the puzzle, first carries all manner of weather, that's the air. Second gives cause to be burned, the sun. The third is shallow or can be deep, water. And the final, to bear fruit, must be turned land.
You do not know yet if you can leave this place. You'd better see to that problem first.
Oh. It's this other one here. I have to put water in a bowl and pour it on the letters? Do I even have a bowl?
Get water and pour it on the
Yeah, I got this portal, but...
The writing in the sand reads,
You may return.
you hold your finger up in the air. You hold...
There's this clue here?
3 symbols are depicted in the sand. Perhaps each one represents an action that must be performed in order to establish an escape route from this strange place.
Okay, see the bowl of water and pour it out on... But, like, where do I find the bowl? I don't have it.
The brooch has an enormous... Nothing.
Well, I need something to hold.
There's no need... That...
I need something to hold water.
You have no need to carry water.
It says I don't need to carry water, but... Okay. Yeah.
You don't want to scoop up water with your bare hands.
How about my hat?
You test the string.
How can I scoop up water? Maybe with this?
Don't throw that in.
Well...
Don't. You can't. There's... You don't want to scoop up water with your bare hands.
What am I gonna scoop it
The
up
plants and their...
with? Oh. Hey, there's coconuts
You will
up
need to
there.
climb high. You are all... You remove an ample-sized coconut from the bunch growing in the treetop.
Alright, let's open it up with the sword.
Using the sharp blade of your sword, you slice the coconut clean in half. You have a hairy, dome-shaped coconut.
Can I drink from it?
You put the half dome on your head. My, you do look smart. You take it off again.
Alright, let's scoop up some water with it.
You fill the half coconut with briny water from the magenta sea.
Let's pour it on this thing here.
Some writing has appeared in the sand where the symbols used to be.
all right.
It reads,
Well done, my dear. You've come so near. A king's quest is soon to end. But if now you go, alone you'd know, our broken path would ne'er mend.
Suddenly, the sand begins swirling again. In place of the poem appears yet another portal.
Okay, that's the portal to... You wanna watch me lose the game? If I go in it by myself, it's gonna be game over.
You've exited this strange world. With no way of returning, you can kiss your fair lady goodbye. And even that is now impossible.
Okay. That's our escape route. Okay, that makes sense. So now we're gonna go inside the tower. Okay, this guy's the
If you were
one that's
to
telling the
the
truth.
first carries all manner of weather.
Okay, that's the hint. So, weather, sun, water, mountain. Yo.
Through the windows, beams of orange light penetrate and illuminate this otherwise darkened tower. You are inside a dark and musty tower. Stairs spiral their way up to the top.
We're about to beat it, I think. I'm pretty close. No, I gotta actually use the stairs. Okay.
Guess what? I can't use my
That's a bummer.
because
That is a big lion.
This is the biggest lion you have ever
That's
seen.
huge.
He could eat you with 2 bites of his powerful jaws. His tail thumps repeatedly on the floor.
I'm sorry. It doesn't work?
A length of chain has been tied to a sturdy wooden block to keep the lion from wandering too far from the door. The heavy wooden door is closed.
Alright, here you go. Have some ham.
Hungrily, the lion gulps down the smoked ham in one enormous bite. Seconds later, he falls fast asleep like a helpless kitten. You are at the top of
What's this?
the quartz tower.
No, what's... Yeah.
You scoop the tuft of orange fur into your hand.
Orange fur. Is he enchanted?
You have already dealt with the lion.
Could we make the lion into a baby? Baby lion.
You have already dealt.
Okay.
There's no way to remove the heavy chain. You knock lightly on the door.
No, I need to change... Pull the bar
You
off.
lift the heavy wooden beam that holds the doors in place.
Yeah, that's what we're here
Broken
for.
furniture lies scattered across the room.
you should turn them into
Broken
a baby.
furniture lies scattered across the room. A battered dresser sits to one side of the room.
Well, we don't need
Its
that.
once beautiful mirror is half shattered, and the frame is warped and covered with nicks and scratches. She is even more lovely than she appeared in the magic mirror. She sleeps soundly and shows no signs of stirring at your presence. You feel as if you could watch her like this for an eternity. There's nothing interesting about this old, worn-down furniture.
I just stood
There's
on
nothing. You should first concentrate on waking the sleeping woman before rummaging through this old dresser.
it. You're gonna have to watch the video.
Unfortunately, it only seems like a fairy tale. The maiden doesn't respond to your kiss. Her sleep appears to be somewhat deeper than usual. You suspect a magical influence.
Okay, well, if she's enchanted, then we're gonna use this to unenchant her.
As you hold the emerald over the girl, you realize that the light from the window does not penetrate this part of the room.
Oh, brother. Can I use it on
There's
the...
no need. That is. There's.
Take the mirror. Yo.
That is. The current alignment of the mirror prevents the outside light from reflecting off it and illuminating this part of the room.
Are you joking me?
The current. You hold the emerald between the ray of light and the sleeping maiden. At first, nothing happens. Then she stirs. The radiant light streams through the emerald and dispels the sleeping enchantment instantly.
Yo. And she turns into a bullfrog. The end.
Hello, Graham.
Hello. I think you have me at a disadvantage, my lady.
Oh, of course. My name is Valanice. I've been watching you.
Watching me? But how?
In my sleep, from the moment you arrived in Kalima.
The lines in the sand. Those were your words?
This is a strange place, filled with much strong magic. Once you arrived, I discovered a way to communicate to you from my sleep. I hope you found my words to be of some aid.
Indeed I did, my lady. My heart was warmed greatly when you expressed your longing to see me.
I have come to learn a great deal about you, Graham, of your nobility and bravery. I know why you came here, and how truly deep your feelings are for me. I want you to know that I have come to feel the same way for you.
Something about the way she looks at you speaks 1,000 words. She loves you, Graham. She really loves you.
How about let's give her this ring?
This is hardly the most appropriate time to marry the girl, don't you think?
Okay. How about this brooch?
There will be time enough for gifts later.
Okay. How about some lion fur?
You'd better not. She might be allergic.
Okay, how about let's throw a net on her?
That wouldn't be the most pleasant thing to do to the woman of your dreams.
How about make her into a baby?
A grown woman would make a far more suitable bride than an infant.
How about our library card?
Valanice does not want anything from you, except perhaps some commitment.
Okay. How about let's talk?
Were you listening? She says she feels...
Okay, give her a smooch.
Even if this is a dream, this moment could not be better.
Is Hagatha...
Now, isn't this nice?
Yo, I know what to do with
What
you.
a pretty pair. I hope you're enjoying each other's company, since you won't be doing a great deal else for much longer.
The door! Why, you...
Which?
I'm sure it would have rhymed.
Silence. I will not be so spoken to by the likes of you.
Why do you despise her? What has Valanice ever done to you?
She has the attention of men all over the land. Attention that once had all been mine. I won't allow her to take it away from me.
So,
I think you should just allow the two of us to go.
And why would I want to do that?
We would leave your realm together, never to return. Then you would have all the attention you could ever want again.
all right. This is the end of the game, though. Don't.
Nice try,
let's see what
my
happens.
pretty fly. But you are caught in my web now. And besides, the father would not want you returning and interrupting his search.
The father? Is he one of your male admirers?
You think that the father is one of my admirers? You silly boy. How naive you are not to even realize that the man in charge of your own army is the man who wishes you destroyed.
Let's put the lion hair in the potion.
You push the tuft of cat fur into the vial. It quickly dissolves into the blue liquid.
And let's give her this potion because she wanted the potion earlier.
The tainted youth potion has strands of orange fur floating about in
Turn
it.
into a baby cat. All right, let's.
I have something that might interest you. A youth potion. Brewed from a nightingale, no less.
You have it? Well, don't just stand there, you foolish boy. Give it to me. Yes, this is it. I thought I'd never see it again. At last, I have the finished youth potion in my hands. at me. I am so beautiful. No, what have you done to me?
Just giving you a taste of your own medicine.
How could you? I'll never be able to show my face anywhere. And I have fleas. How bad is it? Let me see. I look ridiculous. Maybe if I could cut this.
Agatha is hunched over the mirror. Throwing the net over her right now would do nothing except get you killed. Agatha has undoubtedly protected herself with some magic spell from blows both hard and sharp. Agatha is not enchanted. She is just pure evil.
No, it's hopeless. My eyes!
Like, I.
Agatha's body is nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went.
How odd.
You'd love to walk hand in hand with her, but right now it seems as if Valanice is waiting for you to talk to her.
But what about giving her gifts and stuff?
Hypnosis will not entice her to marry you.
How about giving her a coconut?
It would clash with her dress. Besides, she'd need both halves, and you threw the other away.
Okay. Let's give her the brooch.
There will be time.
A brooch is just it's a fancy pin.
This is hardly...
Okay.
Yes,
I beg your pardon?
you were trying to think of the best way to ask me to marry you. As I said, I have seen you in my dreams ever since you arrived in Kalima, and I have come to feel for you the way I know you feel about me. So the answer to your question is yes.
But I haven't asked you yet.
There is a far better question you could ask, such as, where shall we be wed? In your kingdom or mine?
Yours. There is something I must attend to in Daventry that may ruin the occasion otherwise.
Whatever you decide, my dear.
You manage to break open the door. The two of you venture to the smaller island, where the portal still swirls expectantly. As you step through it, you find yourself wondering where it will teleport you.
Oh,
Twice.
in Hagatha's.
We seem to be in Hagatha's cave.
How did we end up here?
I've no idea.
We better save.
A glass dome, semi-spherical in shape, sits on the table. It reminds you of a shakeable snow dome toy that you once owned as a child. Inquisitively, you pick up the glass dome to inspect it more closely. Astounding. Within the dome's wall of glass is contained the entire island realm, quartz tower and all. Astounding.
Why ever would you want to take that?
This item denied you of your freedom. It is only right that you may do as you please with it. Or you could accept it as a wedding gift.
Valanice takes the dome from your hand.
I shall keep it as a reminder that, regardless of what transpires from this point on, I have experienced worse.
Okay.
There will be a sturdy wooden workbench. There is nothing else inside the cloak. It is a crystal ball. Unfortunately, you are not versed in the skills for operating one of these. The cauldron's fire does not need further wood at this time, and you aren't really a contender for the Kalima annual caber toss. You don't. This is no place to study. You have. It is too heavy to... As you
Look who
exit
it
the cave,
is.
you notice that it is night already. Also, the two of you seem to have some company.
Beautiful night, yes?
Hey, Count.
Yes, certainly. To what do we owe the, pleasure of your visit?
Why, King Graham, surely you do not still think of me as the enemy? If I had wanted you destroyed, it would have been a simple enough thing to do. No, I have come only to ask a question of you, if I may.
Of course. And what would this question be?
I wish to know, have either of you ever seen a wedding ceremony performed and orchestrated by a highly experienced and rather exceptional mage?
Not really.
I cannot say that I...
Well then, prepare yourselves. I promise you both that this will be a night to remember. People of Colima, it is my desire to be reinstated as your custodian and protector, if you will still have me.
The crowd is silent. Then a murmur. It grows until finally everybody cheers in agreement and support.
Very well. Therefore, with the power and authority you have reinvested in me, I wish to conduct the ceremony of these two deserving people who have chosen to join together in marriage. Behold!
Oh, look, it's Batman. Oh, and look, there's the old King of Daventry and King Neptune. Batman. Yeah, Batman's in it.
King Graham of
It's right
Daventry,
here.
do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife,
He's
to
right there.
love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Lady Valanice, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a wedding band?
Yes, it is a gift from Anastasia's parents.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. I think you know what comes next.
The crowd's jubilance reaches a new height. The people of Colima seem only too eager to rejoice in your newfound happiness.
I cannot thank you enough for your service to me in ensuring the safety of my family. Without the Brotherhood's moral decadence of old, the people of Colima can finally move forward.
And I will not forget the chance you have given my husband and I to spend an eternity together.
Your kindness will always be remembered.
Your valor and bravery shall echo in the Mer people's songs for ages to come.
The legacy of your homeland lives on, due to your exemplary honor.
Now, King Graham, it is time for you to take your bride to her new home.
But my ship, my crew...
I have sent them home already. By now, they will have notified everyone of your imminent arrival.
Imminent arrival?
Trust me.
Good luck, Graham.
I wish you all the best, both of you.
Give my regards to the father.
As the vapor subsides, a deafening roar erupts from the audience. All have come to bear witness to your return and the coronation of your new bride.
Welcome back, Your Majesty. And may I say, never have I seen a more beautiful and stunning bride than the one you have returned with. I trust you found your journey through Kalima void of peril or incident.
Agatha told me of your treachery. Who are you? Why do you call yourself the Father? What are you searching for?
You need only know this. You would do best not to treat one like I in such a manner.
I must, with much regret, inform you all of a great treachery in our fair land. This man, he who has sworn loyalty to Daventry and its crown, is a traitor. He has conspired to have me slain away from home with the intention of pursuing his own insidious ambitions here. Guards, seize him!
You have made a terrible mistake, you know.
Guard, halt! Stand back!
Prepare to fight for your life, are you? And with an old fool's sword. Be warned. You do not know who you are facing. Your ignorance shall destroy you. On guard!
It is over.
I think not.
Thrice now I curse, and from the first, your family shall feel the worst. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who will sow the spell to cause your heart to slow. And for my shame, for you the same, over Daventry your heir shall reign.
Who was that man?
I don't know, but I will find out someday. I swear it.
Listen, we will deal with any curses as we find them, or as they find us. Come, you must show me around your kingdom. I wish to become accustomed with the realm in which we will be raising our children.
What about your coronation?
Later.
All right. All right, how many points did we end up with? I don't think we missed much, but it's kind of hard to tell. Hopefully it will let us know, but we got pretty darn close. So AGD Interactive remade the first 3 games, so we can do the third one as well. Beat it.
There's a love between us won't be torn in two.
I just need to see what our score was. Yeah, I think we might have missed a couple of things. I don't know. It was a good game. Oh, good. What'd you do?
When you saw me, the truth you would see, that your heart could feel its emptiness here.
Okay, cool.
Thoughts are laid down, lines in the sand. It's happening now, you must understand. Hearts can reveal just what they feel. Roads began anew when I saw you. Soon we shall pair our lives true and fair. Nothing will divide us, apart will be there. As the bell rings, our destiny brings. The future draws near. Hold tight, my
All right. Well, thank you for joining me during this playthrough of King's Quest II, the remake by AGD Interactive. And, appreciate you watching all these with me. Please show us the score. Show us the score.
You scored less than 185 points. We encourage you to play again and try for the top score. Thanks for playing. We hope you enjoyed King's Quest II, Romancing the Stones.
That is a lot less. All right. Well, no problem. Anyways, we did beat the game and had a good time doing it. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next series.